How much did I earn as an independent insurance agent in 2022? Hi, I'm Kevin Knauss with InsureMeKevin.com. And in 2022, the bulk of my income as an independent insurance agent came from the enrollments of individuals and families into health plans, for which I am paid a commission by the health insurance companies. I like to put out this information so that my clients and other people can see how much an independent agent makes. But of course, it varies greatly between the different agents, and this is just for me. And I have a couple different streams of revenue and different categories of insurance, and I kind of wanted to break that down. So first, in 2022, my gross revenue, those are the commissions paid to me by all the different insurance companies that I represent, which is like 12, was $83,100. Now, if we break that down by category, the biggest part of the pie were from individual and family enrollments, and most of my commissions come from enrollments through Covered California, and that made up 85% of that $83,100. Next was vision and dental insurance at 4%. Medicare, which is actually kind of a growing part of my pie as my clients age into Medicare at 65, that was 8%. And small group was at 3% of the total insurance income. Now, the insurance commissions, sometimes the carriers pay a percentage, like maybe 1 or 1.5% of the total premium. Others pay a set per member per month enrollment, probably averages around $15 per person regardless of the age. And so that all goes into the mix. So it's kind of hard to say you make X amount per person or anything like that. And to be honest with you, I don't track it too closely. This is the first time I've broken down the commissions by vision and Medicare and small group. My small group commissions will actually decrease next year, barring me picking up any other small employer groups, because I talked a small employer group into terminating their coverage. Why? Because the employees would pay less for their health insurance if they went through Covered California as opposed to the employer making a contribution to them. So, that's the way things roll, and you got to do what's best for the client. As I mentioned, I have multiple income streams. The insurance is 95% of my income, and that's, what I spend a lot of time on. But 4% of my income came from Google. And that is because I have advertising on my website. Now, people go, why do you advertise on your website? Because there are people from all over the country that come to my website looking for information on health insurance, and I only represent California. I can only get a commission from California enrollments. And if there's something of interest for that person in Texas or Florida or New York, and I get a little bit of advertising revenue from it, so be it. Now, the Google category actually grew this year by a little bit because YouTube, I was finally able to get enough subscribers to generate a little bit of revenue. Now, I don't think the advertising revenue from YouTube or Google on the website will grow all that much because health insurance is just a really small percentage. A lot of people just don't care about it and they just don't follow it. But that income from that Google advertising revenue helps pay for my website, because there's a lot that goes into it for security and other add-ons to provide all that information. The server alone is $2,000 per year. Finally, my last stream of income is from the history books I write, and that dwindled down to about 1%. Not that it was ever going to be huge anyhow, because no one reads history books. I'm going to be working on another book, but history book sales are closely tied to speaking events, at least for me, and there weren't a lot of those in 2022. Perhaps next year with another book and a different subject, maybe there's more people that will be interested in hearing me speak. So we'll see how that all rolls. So overall, when you look at all those income streams, my gross revenue was $87,345. My expenses, I work out of my home, were only $10,920 for a net income of $76,425. Now, I'm 59 years old. I thought when I was 29 years old, I'd be making a lot more money, but expectations are different, and I'm actually happy. I'm not setting the world on fire. I'm not making a mint of money, but I'm paying the bills, and that's really all I care about, is paying the bills and being able to go hiking and do some history book writing. So now you know how much an independent insurance agent is kind of making, at least this one old guy, in 2022, and I don't think that will change too much in 2023. And remember, if you are looking to get health insurance or any of those different things, when you talk to an agent, you do not pay the agent. The agent is paid by the commissions for their enrollments of you into a particular plan. So that's how it rolls, and I do not get paid on Medi-Cal, but I freely help people enroll into Medi-Cal because health insurance is really important to keep people covered, get their healthcare services, and keep them productive. So that's kind of my philosophy on life, and that's how much I made in 2022. So here's to a wonderful new year. Take care. I'm Kevin Knauss with InsureMeKevin.com, an independent health insurance agent in California.